Got all these bets. Got all these bets. These bet slips, and I don't know what to do. All right. Oh, my glasses. Gotta put the glasses on. I still don't know what to do. Oh. You know what? You know what I have to do? I have to call up the PV King, CJ. I gotta call him up. Yo, what's good, dude? Yeah, I know, man. There's so much stuff to bet on today. I really haven't even gone into anything, haven't researched anything. I know, crazy, right? You know what? Let me add Tommy to the call. I guarantee you he's got his bet slip made up already. Dingers, the whole 9 yards. Let me just add him to the call real quick. Hold on.
Do it. Ms. Orowski, the Scoobs. Decisions. Oh, hang on one second. That's CJ. Maybe he can help. How's it going, pal? You too? Dude, I got no idea what to do. Got no advice to give you. But you know who does have advice? The parlay guy. Yeah, Rob the parlay guy. Yeah, let's go ahead and phone him in. Hang on one second.
Oh, is that Tommy? Let me see what Tommy wants. What's up, Tommy Stats? What's going on? You don't know what to put on your bet slips? And you talk to none of you know what to put on your bet slips. I've been polishing me and PD King's golf trophies, and I haven't had time to do any research. All right, how about I call Kel Dog and see what he's got for his bet slips? All right, hold on.
Yeah. The Phillies, no, they got a weird mascot. I can't do that. The Cardinals, that's a little bit of a stretch. Oh, who is that? Oh, what's up, Rob? I know, dude. I can't find anything either. Like, what are we supposed to bet on? There's nothing going on. What do you bet? Don't talk about Apple like that. That's a little rude, okay? You know what? Let me hang on. Let me just call Parker. Let me see what he has to say, and then we'll go from there. That's all we gotta do. All right. I'll talk to you later. Hey, Parker.
Hey, Kel. Hey, guys, what's up? Guys, I'm going to work. Just watch Just the Bet Slips on X and YouTube, presented by Fanfare Sports Network, weekdays at 6 and weekends at noon.
Of course! Just the bet slips!
On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to Just the Bet Slips, where we promise you one thing and one thing only, and that is to bring you the hot tips to help your bet slips. Rob is so deep into thought he didn't even do the
My bad.
Yeah, he's so entrenched. What are you entrenched in? Are you staring at pictures of Sophie Cunningham again? Unbelievable.
I was doing more last minute research.
I mean, I don't blame you for being entranced by looking at Sophie Cunningham, to be very clear. I usually choose a different blonde-headed chick, but hey, what are you gonna do? Everything's there.
She's a lovely woman. I mean, how could you not be entranced by her?
I'm not disagreeing with that statement at all.
I was watching the American Eagle ad with Sydney Sweeney because she's got good genes.
Also a very, very fair thing to be doing. You know what else is fair? Else is fair for us to do this so we make sure we don't get sued. It is the disclaimer. First off, we are not professional gamblers. This show is for fun and entertainment purposes only. Number two, please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. Do not gamble more than you can afford, and only bet what you can afford to lose. And number three, gambling can be addictive, so please seek the help if you need it. Please utilize the resource 1-800-GAMBLER if you find yourself into the downward slide of gambling addiction. I've seen it firsthand. It is not fun. I have not done it firsthand, so I guess it would be secondhand as I've seen it with my own eyes. So, what hand is that, Kel? Help me. I'm not alliteration. I'm not an English guy. I just, come up here on this wacky show and just spill unrelated numbers and facts at people and tell them to go bet my crap that usually loses. I'm just kidding. Last month was great, and I'm in the green this month. So excited about that, but it's okay. When you find yourself in a problem of gambling, please utilize 1-800-GAMBLER, like all of our DGens on this show. make sure you utilize 1-800-GAMBLER. And this is not just for the sports book. This is the casino. This is back alley street dice. This is ponies. If you find yourself doing back alley street dice, please call 1-800-GAMBLER. Please gamble responsibly. So 1, we are not professional gamblers. 2, please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. And 3, utilize 1-800-GAMBLER if gambling addiction has become a problem for you. And then last, we are not affiliated with or sponsored by any single sport book, as 2 of us use 3 sport books and 1 is forced to use a 4th. Thank you, state of Florida. Yeah.
Yes.
All things. We might be joined by a 4th member of our crew eventually, somewhere down the line. Maybe it's possible. It's possible it could happen.
When he gets off the toilet, he might be here.
Correct. When he decides to wake up from his nap and get off the pot because he ain't pooping, then he'll be here.
One of these days, he's going to go live from the toilet. We all know this, right?
Well, he's already gone half live from the shower, so like we're not far off from being on the commode. So I really feel like he was wearing swim trunks just in case, or at least Lord knows I hope he was. If you haven't seen it, go back to about a month and a half ago, and you can watch the episode.
I am 99% sure he was not, because when the phone flipped, he was worried. He's not here. He can confirm and deny himself.
Look at the devil. There he is. Your phone's finally on.
Oh boy!
What?
Up. Well, he'll be back in a second. He'll be back in a second. When the wife starts talking, you get removed. When the wife starts talking, you gotta make sure.
CJ knew I was about to yell smash. That's why he took him off.
Correct. 1,000%. We don't want the man. All right, he's back. He's good now. He's here. He's living. He's vibing.
You guys talking crap?
No.
We would never.
Not at all. Why would we do that?
We were reporting what we thought was the news.
Correct.
What was the news?
So here's the question:
the news or the nudes? I don't know.
The video in which you were in the shower. The question is: were you wearing swimming trunks in the shower?
Yes.
Okay. I was wrong. I said I was 99% sure you weren't, because your face lit up when it started to slip down. So I was thinking maybe you were not.
I just, you know what? He's a consummate professional, and we know darn well that he wouldn't risk that sight.
That would be separate for you guys. That's a separate video.
Yeah,
for you
right.
guys.
Right.
Yeah.
I just thought maybe he was going to go for the Whitney Houston of it all.
Well, you didn't. Oh, wow.
I'm liking. You're
planning. Could it have been Janet Super Bowl?
Planning ideas in my head.
Oh lordy! What? We should stop, and we should move on to what everybody's really here for, and it is the hot tips to help you bet slips. And we're going to start off with the segments, and the segment that we are starting off with is the under of the day. It's the under of the day. It's the under of the day. It's the under. It's the under. It's the under of the day.
Woo!
And it is Sir Kel. Kel, would you like me to unveil your under of the day?
If you would, please. Unveil.
And there it is.
Angel Wilson, under 32.5 points and boards, just spread out right across my underwear there. I believe she's going to have a decent day, but not too great of a day, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Why? Because Golden State is the number 2 best defense in the league. However, they are without their top 2 scorers, their top 2 players today. So I think Asia's going to have a solid affair as only Asia Wilson could do. The problem is she's only hit this number twice since the All-Star game. So I think she's going to have, I know I've already said it, good day, but not this great of a day.
'Tis fair.
32.5 is a wild line, to be honest. Looking at
absolutely.
Her recent, like, she's not come close to this in a while, except for once.
And she's going against the second best defense.
Mm.
I have a question.
If she's having an affair, then she could call us.
Well, damn.
I didn't mean
Smash.
that, but okay.
I,
You know what I meant.
I know.
I do have a question about this. If you are betting this, is this something that you double up on your units, or is this just a regular unit bet? Just not asking just anybody. Like
I
what
personally, if
Yeah,
I
go
was
ahead.
just betting this by itself, I would do double. I would go two
Double
units
up.
on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is probably gonna 10's probably gonna get you what, like 750 or something, 775,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would
'cause
do the
I'm
same.
about to look.
I would
I'm
do the
thinking
same thing too.
I'm thinking about doubling up on my units on this one.
I feel like there's got to be a bonus bet or something
That you can, yeah.
WNBA that I can.
Well,
that I
yeah,
can
because if you get like a bonus, if you get like some kind of boost, you can do your regular unit and make these kind, make right around the same amount of money.
right.
So no,
So
I mean it's
yeah,
a great bet. It's a great bet. It's a great bet.
we're looking to see what we got here.
There's got to be some kind of boost you can
Yeah,
get.
I got a 25% boost I can fire away on this bet.
Oh, there
It's
you
the
go.
only
Yeah,
WNBA bet that we got.
yeah.
Player combos said, "Oh well, that's not gonna. I can't do it on that sport book, so I got to go to the other sport book. We're just firing off sport books here.
Why not?
Go. Hell yeah.
Yeah, might as well, right? That's
Yeah, might as well gloat for your friend
Love
down
it.
here. Jeez.
yeah. Oh, listen, dog. It's
Yeah.
not my fault that you live in a.
Yeah, Kel.
I was gonna say you live in a.
Look at how
crappy
many
state,
sports
but I'm
books
not
we
trying
get
to do that.
to use, and you get to use none.
I could use one, thank you. Otherwise,
One.
Singular.
Show.
Singular sport book.
Singular sports book.
Singular sports.
It's a darn shame.
Florida.
It's a real darn shame.
Looks like it was made by
It's not your
6-year-olds.
fault. It's not your fault. Florida's
well.
fault.
In all fairness, though, Kel, like I can't bet the under. Like I can only bet like something plus. So
So $10 on this
Feel
would get you 18 back, so you'd make $8.
yeah,
Okay.
Not bad.
makes sense.
But like
Thanks.
it's one of those bets though too. Like you're going for a W first and foremost. Second of all, you have to bet a little bit extra to get some money back. And
Yeah, you got to pay the juice.
yeah, which is fine.
Juice is
Which
loose.
is totally fine. Yeah, totally fine. It's a good bet. It's a
Juice
great
is out
bet.
here being loose.
Honestly,
There's the under of the day.
If I'm being honest, 125 is probably like my limit. Like I do have a bet today that it will actually be less, or I'm going against what I'm saying right now, but generally speaking, 125 is where I stand. But I need a W, so I
For
went
me, it
I went a
depends.
little bit more. Yeah, it does.
My limit depends on how confident I am in the bet.
Yeah. Yep, I agree with that.
It's fair.
No, I love it though. I love it.
A lot of love.
We got Keldog going to the WNBA.
WNBA.
Yep. That is the under of the day. Next, we have the performance double of the day. It is brought to you by the PD King, and it is Albies to get a hit in the Braves money line at plus 122. You're sitting here going, CJ, what the heck, man? Why are you betting the Braves? Well, the Phillies lost, and they're so far out of it, doesn't really matter. And the Mets almost got no hit today. So I feel really good about life. And here's the stats, baby. Listen, Albies versus Quintana lifetime is 8 for 16 with a 1.188 slugging percentage against. I feel like he's going to have a hit pretty easily in this one. If you want to go ahead and boost those odds, go ahead and take him for 2+ total bases. I'm just taking the performance double of the day for him to get a hit. Quintana is 3-6 with an ERA of 6.62 versus the Braves lifetime. This is the first time he's facing him this year, but in 2024, he went 1-1 with an ERA of 6.10. And then last, but certainly not least, the Braves don't get swept at home, and they lost the first 2 games of the series. They have been swept 5 times this year. All 5 of those sweeps have been on the road. So go ahead and take the Braves confidently tonight at home versus this Brewers lineup and Jose Quintana. For them to avoid the sweep at home, and keep that streak alive with Spencer Strider on the mound. Gentlemen, what are we feeling?
Yeah.
I love Ozzy Albies. He's going to be on the 750 Club a little bit later, a sneak peek, and I've got a lot more stats that make me feel even better about this. So.
I will be rooting for Spencer Strider. So
And I will be rooting for him to pitch well, just not get a lot of strikeouts.
I will also be. I'll also be
Alright,
rooting
we
for
might
this
be
bet
on.
to hit because the Brewers are a bunch of scumbags who are at the top of the Central right now, and I would love for the Braves to, win, maybe. Something like that. Yeah.
Things that were not false in your statement. Because I need the Cubs to win the Central too.
Yes. So
I also need the
appreciate
Yankees
you.
to win the East.
Wow, that's another story.
Yeah, it's unfortunate right now, but maybe if the Cubs take over the Central, I'll get a better cash out and I can cash out. The cash out was at 45 when every single one of the teams that I had to win was leading the division, and I was like, "This is sweet. Just let it keep climbing. If it gets to 100, I'll cash out."
You got like $3.12 now.
I'm at like $9. It's a brutal situation. Do not bring it up. But that is the performance double of the day with Ozzy Albies to get a hit and the Braves money line at plus 122. Go ahead and smack this up, and we will get even on the records. But you are not that far down in the cellar if you've been betting the performance double of the day this month. As I'm down under a unit lost. I'm 2-3 on the bet. So yeah, we'll get there. We're gonna do it. It's going to be things, and we'll get it done. But that is the performance double of the day, leading to only dingers. Little Cal Raleigh 205 today. Anybody got any reason for Cal Raleigh and why, Tommy? Because he didn't post it like a real McJerk bag.
Of course, I had it up and it went away. Hold on.
Of course, you did.
It's
It's the big bumper. Why not?
Well, so I had posed a question for the AL Cy Young being Crochet could definitely be in that conversation. Has Cal lost a step in the AL MVP? I mean, Judge was being hurt for. It felt like that it was Cal's time to take over, and I don't know if he did.
So I truly think that I don't think I still think he's the favorite, but
Cal
he's
or
not
Judge?
as Cal because
really? Huh.
Yeah, I do. I mean, a catcher to do what he's been doing is kind of insane. So yeah, I still think he's the betting favorite, but I will admit that I'm saying for me.
Yeah.
I know he's not physically the betting favorite, but I believe in a thing called love. Just listen to the rhythm of my heart. That's where I'm at with it. So, I mean, it could go a bunch of different ways. We don't know. I don't know.
I just feel like he had this past week and a half to pull away from Judge, and he didn't really do so. I'm rooting for him to be the MVP for the record, but
the world in the palm of his hand.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the whole world in his hands, like I did on Monday Night Bowling. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, I could do no wrong for the first two games, and then it went away very rapidly. But yes, Cal Raleigh, only dingers today is Cal Raleigh plus 205. Hopefully he channels his inner Pablo Sanchez and goes bridge today versus Hanny Frazier.
Yes, sir.
I don't know who he's actually facing today, but
Jonathan Kin.
Oh yeah, that might as well be Andy Frazier. And yeah, let's go ahead and get Cal Raleigh to hit a homer today, plus 205 for only dingers. And then just the bags, he's got Roman Anthony and Bobby Witt to get a hit. Yes, he's a poet, and he didn't even know it. And then he has Manny Machado and Ketel Marte to both get 2+ total bases in that game tonight. What are the odds for the parlay? 428. If you want to take them all four of those together for just the bags, go ahead and get just the bags at plus 428 tonight for just the bags.
Roman Anthony just got paid.
He did get paid 8 years, 130 with an option.
If you want to keep the theme going, you can go ahead and throw Trevor Story in there because he's definitely getting a hit, and you can bump this to plus 650.
Whoa!
500 in his last 7 games.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Wow.
Now I have to bet it.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
375.
Everybody just relax. Everybody just chill. Okay.
Wild and
Please.
crazy guys.
Whoa.
Just out here,
I
just
don't even have my
making bets.
freaking phone. My phone's
Just-
charging.
Just
Pat,
out
what are
here
you doing?
making bets.
Well,
You-
I
you-
know.
How-
You need
How do you
to
get
you
here?
need to get that phone because you're contractually obligated.
I know. Everybody just
How do you
relax.
get here late
Okay?
and you're unprepared? This
Everybody
is
just relax.
preposterous.
No, you need to relax, sir.
First off, you were late. Second off,
Yeah, I was late, and you know what? I don't care. Second of all, I don't have my phone. That's why I was late.
Where was your phone?
he didn't know he was pooping and he didn't have his phone,
I
so he
did-
didn't know
I
how
did
long he
poop.
was pooping. Oh, it's
I did.
unbelievable.
I did do a number 2. I did.
Anytime Pat is late, he's either asleep or pooping. We know this.
Yes, it's actually very factually correct. Yeah,
It's just unbelievable.
I was both today. I was both today. I took a
You were
nap and
sleeping
then
and pooping?
yeah, not at the same time. but-
Wishing and hoping and thinking and pooping.
Yeah.
What
Little
we
bit-
know,
little bit
we
both.
know that
Yeah.
for just the bags. And hopefully he will
Roman,
clear the
Bobby,
bases.
hold on. I'm gonna write it down. Hold on, I'm gonna write
It's
it down.
I will show it a little bit later. So
No,
you'll
I'll
have
write it
when your
down.
phone is ready.
Roman
Okay.
and Bobby hit.
Yep. And then Machado and Ketel Marte 2+ total bases.
Okay.
All right, you got it?
Got it.
All right, here we are. And it is the 750 Club. We're going clubbing. Tell us what you got there, Rob.
All right, if this looks like it's all over the place, it's because we had like 4 games to pick from, so I couldn't
This
make
is
it as
true.
clean as I normally do. So we were a little
That's
all over
very
the place
true.
today.
Yeah.
So Ozzy Albies 2+ hits, runs, / RBIs. He hit, like he said, is 8 for 16 versus Quintana with 3 home runs and 2 doubles. He's got a 500 batting average against him, and since the All-Star break, he is hitting so much better than he started the season. He's finally starting to find a little bit of form and helping them win a few games, but not very many. But hopefully today they will. Trevor Story, as I said, 2+ hits, runs, RBIs. He's on a 7-game hitting streak. He's got 12 hits, 8 runs, and 11 RBIs over that 7-game period. Jackson Merrill, 2+ total bases. He's on a 5-game hitting streak, and he's hit 2+ total bases in 5 of his last 6 games. And then lastly, Kirby, 6+ strikeouts. 4 of his last 5 games, he's hit 6 strikeouts. And he's going against a team ranked 20th in strikeouts at 22.7% of the time. And I got this at plus 768. So we just squeaked in the door on this one on DraftKings.
Hey, man. If the shoe fits, you wear it because it works. So that's what matters.
And we need to get on the board because we had a great month last month, but we're over on the 750 Club this month.
You can put it on the board. Yes. That's the hope. I am still not betting this in solidarity for the fact that every time I bet the stupid thing, it misses. So I'm not betting it on purpose. You're welcome. For all the people out there, you're welcome. Bet it because I'm not betting it and it will win. It's the key. Every time I bet it, dude, it fails. It just fails. Fails me every time.
You're just the man of the people, CJ.
I am a man of the people. I'm the man of the people, for the people, and by the people, and I've eaten all the people. That's the reason why I'm that fat. It's okay. We're here for you. Yeah, you heard me. You heard me what I said. It was weird. I kind of want to take it back, but I don't. At the same time, I've eaten all their food. That's the reason why I'm so fat. That's
You ate
where I
all
was
the
trying to
food
get.
or the people.
I ate all the food of the people. So they're like withering away, and they need the 750 Club so they can go buy more food.
Okay, because
See what
you
I
said
did there?
people first.
Yeah, I realized it was weird. It just came out kind of awkward. I feel like what's his face from Nerdsish. I don't know if you've ever watched those shorts on Facebook / Instagram.
Yes, Pat.
Yeah, Pat. What you need?
Can you go back to the just the bags?
Who do you need? I've got
It's
a member.
Roman to get a hit, and who else?
And Bobby Witt to get a hit.
Bobby Witt. Okay.
And then you have Manny Machado and Ketel Marte to get 2+ total bases.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm here for you, Pumpkin. Don't worry about it. But this is the 750 Club. When you have Ozzy Albies 2+ hits, runs, RBIs, Trevor Story 2+ hits, runs, RBIs, Jackson Merrill for 2+ total bases, and George Kirby for 6+ Ks. And yes, 768 on DraftKings Sportsbook. Shout out DraftKings, sponsor us, please. We would really appreciate it. Next, I got to take this down because it's time. It's green. It's soft. It's plushy. It is the tabletop. Man, every time.
So easy, so easy. It's so easy. I'm so good at it too.
But why does my point look better than yours?
No, I'm
I
so good. I'm so good at it, Kel. It's
Such a
You're
thing.
like
it's you're not even close to being as good at it
So
as
for
I
the
am.
You're
first
like
time in
super-
forever, I actually start the tabletop today. So I'm gonna go
So
with a
much
strikeout
better.
parlay. I've got a little ladder bet here for the strikeout parlay. We got Dustin May for 3+, Michael Walker for 4+. That's in the same game, and then you got Jeffrey Spriggs tonight versus the Nationals, who have been a terrible offense as of late. And then I also like George Kirby to get 6+ Ks. And I got this at 311. Really feel good about the strikeout parlay. And then we've got 2 performance doubles, one of which you already saw was the performance double of the day for Ozzy Albies hitting the Braves money line. But then Nick Kurtz has been on fire in his last 3 games, and they're also going up against, like I said, those Nationals. So give me Nick Kurtz 2+ total bases in the A's money line at +162. Feels like taking candy from a baby because I feel like they're gonna absolutely obliterate the Nationals. As the Nationals are 3-7, they've lost 6 straight. They have the worst run differential in the entire bigs. I'm sorry, the second worst run differential in the entire major leagues. Because nobody is catching the Colorado Rockies as far as negative run differential. It's bad. Is anybody? All right, so I'm just going to throw this out here. The Nationals, there's only 3 teams in the entire big leagues that have negative run differential. It's the Nationals, obviously the Rockies, and then the Athletics. So you have 2 teams that have negative run differential facing off against each other in the nation capital. I'm gonna ask this question. If you put the Athletics minus and the Nationals minus combined, how far are they from the Rockies minus?
They're probably only about halfway.
No, they're a little more than halfway if you combine them.
Because I feel like the A's, even though they're minus, are not that big.
They're minus
Minus.
111.
Okay.
And the Nationals are minus 143. So combined, they're minus 254.
Okay. So I would say the Rockies are probably minus 400.
Not that bad. They're minus 316. It is still rough, but it is unbelievable the fact that there is still another 62 runs. If you take the second and the third worst team according to run differential and you add them together, they're not even as bad as the worst team in run differential.
Which is wild because if we do the last 20 games of the Rockies, I bet you they're a plus differential, so they've gained on that.
Yeah, well, maybe, but they've lost 4 straight too. So I mean, yeah, coin. It hits both sides here, people. It hits both sides. Let's go ahead and jump. And is Rob the parlay guy? What do you got today, man?
We're doing the under parlay of the day. So we've got Spencer Strider under 6.5 strikeouts. He's hit 7 strikeouts in 3 of his last 6, so he's about 50-50, but he's going against a Brewers team that's ranked 8th lowest in strikeouts. They only strike out 20.7% of the time. He's only averaging 6.3 strikeouts on the year. I personally think he's not getting past 5. Then we got Dustin May under 4.5 strikeouts. So he's under in 5 of his last 8, under 5 strikeouts in 5 of his last 8. The Kansas City is the second lowest in strikeouts. They only strike out 18.7% of the time. The last time not Dustin May, the last few teams that have gone against him, they've only struck out 3 times. I think Dustin May gets to 3 and no further. And then we've got Nestor Cortez under 4.5 against Arizona. He's only pitched twice. He struck out 2 against the Yankees because he got shelled. And then he did strike out 6, but he's going against Arizona, who is 6th lowest at a 20.5% strikeout rate. And I just don't see him getting to 5. I think he gets to 3 or 4, and that's it. And I got this at plus 467.
Fair. Yeah, I mean, the big fan of all the. I have Dustin May for 3+ because I think he can get to 4. So that's the reason why I took him to 3.
I could see 3 or 4. I just don't see him getting to 5.
Okay.
That Nestor Cortez one, I agree with you under, but like I don't know why there's something in me that wants him to go, that thinks he's gonna go over. I don't know if you guys ever have that. Where you just see a name and you're like, oh, he's gonna go over, but really he sucked for so long. So so I'm taking him under.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think Nestor Cortez is the one that's flipping a coin for me right now because he did have one really good outing and one really bad outing. But I think it's just the fact that Arizona doesn't really strike out that much.
Yes.
If he was going against a team that was middle of the road, I would have not made this bet.
Yes. Yeah, fair point.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is Dustin May can just every once in a while go off, but I think he's always good
Yeah.
for 3, so that's the reason why I feel good about the 3+. But I don't hate the under, to be very clear. So you've got the under parlay of the day for 467. We're going to Tommy Stats. He's got Roman Anthony just to get a walk. All he has to do is just walk once. That's his tabletop bet of the day. Just one bet. He's keeping it simple, keeping it clean. Roman Anthony 1+ walks at plus
That is the most
130.
random tabletop I have
I
ever seen in my
I
life.
kind of love that. I kind of love that.
It's a very random tabletop. I'm not going to disagree with that fact, but
I
I mean,
love
I
that
don't
so
say that I
much.
don't like it. It's just random.
you got some overs from pitchers, you got some unders from pitchers, you got some performance doubles, then you have a walk. Just throwing it out there. Get a
It's
walk.
plus money. It's plus money, so why not?
Yeah, right. The other tabletop poolside. What do you got today, man?
All right, not too much. I went with Mr. Kirby and Seattle to win. I'm not. If I'm being honest, I'm not too confident in all of these, which is why maybe I am confident in them. If that makes sense.
That's fair.
Kirby's been right around. I mean, just his month of July 96396. So he's been in this vicinity a majority of the time, and then I'm betting on. I I've been I've kind of realized that the money line is the hardest part of this bet. When you make this bet, when you make a performance double bet like this, that's the hardest part is just the team to win. Um, like him getting the strikeout seems a little easy, but them winning the game is what's harder. So, uh, obviously gamble at your own risk, gamble responsibly. Then we talked about a little bit Mr. May, who not he's lived right around the 5.449. So in all of his starts in July, he hit this. But if you go back to June, he hit this only twice, excuse me, 2 times in 5 starts in June. So he has been up and down. Obviously, now with a new team, we'll see how that goes. And then Michael Waka, shout out to Waka, who has been up and down when it comes to this. In his last 5 starts, he's hit 4 in 4 of those 5 starts. So I do feel pretty confident about Mike Walker getting that, but he lives right in this area. He lives in the 4, 5, 6 area, so it's going to depend on um, his game. But I do like it against the Red Sox. Um, I think I think doing both at 4 and getting it at a little bit plus money is a fun bet that I expect to hit. And then last but not least, Spencer Strider, 7Ks. I mean, the dude hasn't really missed a beat since coming back. He's had games below this. I mean, if you just even look at his last start, 5 innings, 3 strikeouts. Before that, 5 innings and 7 strikeouts. Before that, 6 innings and 8 strikeouts. Before that, 6 and 2/3 and 11 strikeouts. So like we know what you can expect from Strider, and I think that's why I'm getting it at a minus 150. Probably the biggest underdog type bet, or not underdog, favorite bet that I've made in a long time. I need to win. That's kind of why I took this. But Strider 7Ks minus 150. I put my normal unit on it. I'm just looking to make a couple. You're only gonna make a little bit on your unit for it. So I'm looking forward to getting a win there. So that is my tabletop, and I'm trying to get back into the green as soon as I can.
Fair enough. Fair enough. And Sir Kel Dog, what we got today, man?
All right, so we are starting with George Kirby, 5+ Ks, Julio Rodriguez with a hit, and Mariners money line. Kirby is striking out this White Sox lineup at a 47.4% clip. Not a big sample size, but I do like Kirby based on his previous starts this year. And then also, I just feel like if Kirby goes, Seattle's going to follow. This White Sox team, too up and down. They can't be trusted. This Jonathan Cannon character, he seems like he could turn into something, but not worth my time at this current juncture. So I think the Mariners are going to take this with ease. Next, I got Asia Wilson under 32.5 points, rebounds, and Aces money line. Like I was saying, Golden State, their top 2 scorers are injured right now. One's game time decision, one's out for the year, but they have the second best defense in the league. Wilson has only hit this line twice since the All-Star game and not a lot of times before that. Way too big of a line. I just don't see her hitting 32.5. She could have 20-5, 20-7, like a decent game, but 32.5 combined, that's out the door. Aces take the win straight up as well. Trevor Story, 2+ total bases. If you are not on the Trevor Story wagon right now, you need to be. He is 375 lifetime against Waka Flocka Flame, 500 in his last 7. And he has hit this in 4 of his last 5 games. Trevor Story at plus money on my god-awful sports book. I'm taking that any day of the week. And then finally, Nick Kurtz, 2+ total bases. He is 457 in his last 15. This is hitting 8 of his last 10. And he's facing a young Cavalli making his debut. I don't know who this kid is. I looked him up. He hasn't pitched since 22. I think he's been injured like so much, and Kurtz has been on a hot streak. So give me Kurtz 2+ total bases. And that's what I got.
Nice. Go ahead, smack the Kurtz 2+ total bases. Smack that Trevor Story as well. I'm actually currently betting the Trevor Story bet as a I get it better than you do. Sorry.
Well,
hate to be that guy, but I get it plus 115.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah. Sorry. I didn't mean to do you like that.
Nice little jam in the keister there.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Hand up accountability. That's my bad.
No, it's not your fault. I'm just saying the odds part. Just
Yeah, I get you. I understand. Principles there.
Yeah.
Shout out Fanatic Sportsbook for giving me 115, and I took the Red Sox money line to go with that, and I'm getting it like plus. I don't know. Let me look. Speaking of things that are like that, how do we feel about the new ESPN fantasy logo?
it looks gross.
I don't like it.
No.
I'm not gonna lie, it messed me up because I didn't realize that's what had changed, and I was like, I kept typing fantasy on my phone to find it, and it was not coming up. I'm like, what is this? So
215, by the way, is that? But yeah, I literally went in. If y'all haven't seen it yet, it's kind of gross. That top.
Did you see the new base settings for fantasy football this year?
No.
Playoffs start week 14 when buys are still going.
You know what? It sucks, but at the same time, that's probably smart because so many teams rest. Unless you have just 1 week, you only have 2 rounds of playoffs.
That's fair.
Because then you could go 15-16. There's 17 games. So you can go 15, 16, 17. And you're okay. What the heck is that?
Somebody blending
Hi.
nails? What was that?
He's trying to place bets with his phone that's still dying. You want to know why he's doing that, Kel? Because he's contractually obligated. I grabbed the wrong thing. Hold on. There it is. There's his contract. He's contractually obligated to. Meanwhile, Hem of Heaven, really good song. Shout out to Phil Wickham, by the way. Just
Shout out
sheet
Phil
music here. Shout out Phil Wickham, but I got some sheet music. It's all good.
Yeah,
it's along with his contract because I don't want everybody to know he has a contract. How you doing? Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into the who's hot, who's not. Kel, you are not on the sheet because you're making your first appearance on the show in August. But everybody except for Pat is on the left-hand side.
Oof. Big old oof.
I mean, but to tell you the truth, if you put Pat's 222 into his records, he'd be on the left side.
Well,
I
there's
did
that.
that math.
I mean,
I did that math. As he's slapping his chest like an ogre.
like an ogre.
Because his units on the 222 parlay are 911. He's up 911 on the 222 parlay.
Huh. As he points at us.
Just
Yes, we
gonna
can
wait
see
for
you're
you.
down almost 8
Oh,
units.
there he is. Yeah, we can see you're
This
not
is
having
ridiculous.
Oh God. Speaking of the 222 parlay that hit yesterday.
I mean,
Yeah.
Parker's up 0.02 there.
Yeah. Parker is just barely above the line.
I'm sick. I'm sick of being capped. I'm sick. I'm going to this is going to change. This is going to change. This is going to change. I'm going to be sitting in my bed for a month, not being able to walk. I'm going to get so hot. You all are going to be so sick about how good I'm going to be. I'm going to be the king of units, and you guys are going to be sick about it. Sick.
Can I say one thing?
No.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to say one thing. You are not the yearly captain under units.
I don't care. I don't even know what that
Throwing
means.
out there.
You don't
Like
know,
for the year, I have the yearly records. For the year, you are not the captain under units for the year.
Okay,
if I put
better.
every record up there, you are not the yearly.
That does make me feel a little bit better. But I am sick, and I'm going to come after y'all. I'm gonna be in the green. I'm gonna be the green. I am going to be green. Me.
Well, you're not starting off well with Spencer Strider at 7 strikeouts. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am.
Kel, you have a hand.
Shut up, Rob.
you made him feel better about the yearly records. Can you put
Yeah.
a comment that's in the chat for me?
Oh,
No.
wait.
No, this is no. This is no slander. No.
I appreciate that.
No.
Appreciate that from Kel
No,
Dog's Wrestling.
I'm Hall of Fame level. I'm Hall of Fame level pointer. Kel.
Clearly not affiliated with Kel Dog
So
at all.
much better than
that comment.
it's so easy. It's so easy.
Could a caveman do it? Then it's not as easy as
Yeah,
Geico.
yeah.
Money on car insurance, best switching to Geico.
And I'm gonna be the
however,
king of the
Geico,
units
we would love.
by the end of the month. I'm gonna be the freaking king of the units. So you guys are I'm gonna laugh in your face.
Pat, if you make up 21.5 units,
Yeah,
by the end of the month, betting singles and not parlays,
yeah.
I will shave my head completely bald
All right, deal.
because I'm the one that's in the king of the units, and I will not allow it. So
There's the yearly, by the way,
Why
everybody.
you had to show that, didn't you?
I have so many bets. Oh my god, I have way too many bets.
Just for the yearly, there, guys. Just throwing that out there. Just
I have 900 bets.
Pat has bet almost 1,000 bets.
That's.
I would like to point
wish
out-
I didn't see that. Yeah.
I would like to point out that Kel's push rate is astronomical compared to everybody else's.
Dude, wait, go back. Wait. What was it?
Your push rate is unreal.
Oh,
like-
what's
Your push rate is outrageous, by the way.
You're almost.
Just-
Oh, you are 10 plus units under me. All right. That makes me feel
There was
better.
like that one day I had 3 pushes.
I have almost 1,000
Yeah.
bets.
You had a bunch of pushes.
Rob, I almost have 1,000 bets.
Even if you include my off-sheet stuff, I don't think I've got close to that.
Rob, I almost have 1,000 bets.
Just Pat out here just making bets like it's his
The
job.
sad thing is that's just what he puts on his sheet. That's not
Right.
what he does.
Yeah, he's got. I want to. So I would love just for one time, just to look at Pat's like account activity on any one of his sports books. Because if you look at it, there's a column that says total amount wagered and then total amount won. I just want to see what that number is of total amount wagered, because I guarantee you there's at least 3 numbers to the left of the comma.
For the last podcast of the year, we need you to get them to send you your full breakdown of bets for the year. Because I want to see the amount of bets you've made in the year. I want to see the amount of bets, how much your win-loss rate is.
I literally want to see this. Like, if you go into the account.
Rob, I have almost 1,000 bets on this show.
This man's probably getting at like 1,800 bets.
So like there's a thing. It literally it's like career stats. Like you could like, I'm not gonna actually show mine. But like career stats. How much you've bet and won since you joined, and in this one it's FanDuel. January 1st of 2021, right? Because that's when gambling became legal in Virginia. And I'm a degenerate. So it's like it's got my entire career, right? So the entire amount of money that I have bet and then the entire amount of money I've won. Right, so like then it gives you the net total. I have made $8,000 worth of bets. I'm telling you right now, Pat has at least 2 numbers to the left of the comma, if not more, just this year.
Rob, I have almost 1,000 bets.
It's nuts, bro.
Oh man.
I'd love to, like I said,
I'll show it at the end of the year.
I just want to see how much money you've bet. I don't need to know how much money you've won in that differential. I just need to see how many physical dollars worth of bets that you have made.
So, lifetime. This is just on DraftKings. Not lifetime. Yeah. How far is this go back? He says 2021. That it goes back.
Yeah, mine goes from when I started on FanDuel. Shout out FanDuel. Shout out.
Okay, so I've made $6,661 in bets.
Oh, I'm
weak,
in the red.
Bro. You're weak.
Well, you forget that I've been betting many other sites.
I'm in the red. I'm very much in the red.
I'm actually up lifetime on DraftKings right
now. I'm not looking at this shit. No, I'll look at it later. No.
On DraftKings, is it under my stat sheet? I'm now curious.
Yeah, my stat sheet. I'm up lifetime on DraftKings.
Rob, I've got almost
that's insanity, bro. I couldn't believe when I saw it. I was like, "Is that say almost 1,000?" Because I saw the 400 wins, and I was like, "Well, how many is his losses?" Oh, that's over 500. Okay. Jesus.
I'm having fun.
Good.
I'm having fun. I'm having a lot of fun.
Well, that's gonna wrap it up.
Yeah.
Unless somebody has a last call, that's gonna wrap it up. Kel, you got a last call?
No,
I do. Chat GBT home run of the day. Ozzy Albies home run plus 640.
Hell
plus
yeah.
640.
Hell yeah.
He's got 3 home runs lifetime against Quintana, so we're gonna go bridge again today.
If he goes bridge tonight, I swear to God, I'll be one of the happiest people ever.
Have to bet it.
Dude, I got him at plus 700.
Nice. That's even better. So listen to this on Fanatics. You know when I started it was when I was in New Orleans. Right?
I got 700. Yeah.
I've bet 247.89 on Fanatics. I've made 632.89. I am like killing Fanatics right now.
I do not have that same stat sheet on Fanatics.
Like,
I was up on Fanatics, then I had a really, really bad start of this month. But it's okay because we hit some decent bets yesterday. Kel, last call.
Jed Hoyer's a dork.
Sure.
So, I hate him so much. I can go into it, but we're ending the show.
That's fair. That's
fair. You know what I realized today? I have the Phillies closer on both fantasy leagues.
Johan Duran?
Yeah, I have him on both leagues. I don't even know how I did that, but I was like, I saw that and I was like, wait, I have him in both leagues?
As you should. But
What's
Pat's like half dead over here. It's fine. We're gonna wrap this thing up. Thank you for coming in and watching us here at Just the Bet Slips, where we promise to bring you one thing and one thing only, and that is the hot tips
Chips.
to help
help
your
your
bet
bet
slips.
That's
All right, everybody, responsibly go and chase that bag and allow us to play you out.
Yo, we in the game talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.